There were some weird and wacky, wonderful training schedules that were circulating in the FM community recently, and we did a video on that here. But that just goes to show what you can do in terms of certain schedules to help benefit the meta attributes on Football Manager, which are considered to be pace, acceleration, and jumping reach. So, what we decided to do here is really focus in on those 3 attributes. We've got 2 different squads, one with the max, one with the minimum, both with the same potential ability. Who will come out on top? And will the meta attributes do considerably better? Let's find out. So we're in Sky Bet League 1, ladies and gentlemen, here today. And we have got Barnsley, Neil Collins in charge. Of course, they've got a transfer ban because we don't want them to bring players in. And as you can see here, if we look at the squad, we've got 150 current ability. So they are going to be far too good for League 1. They are very clearly going to get promoted. But how much success will they have as we elevate through the leagues? 180 potential ability. So they're not going to be the best players in the world. There's going to be a lot of players better and a lot of regens that come through that are considerably better as well. So I'm hoping that these meta attributes will take them to the promised land, and the non-meta attribute squad might not. They've all got future transfers to Saudi Arabia, of course, 2045, so it's 22 years of these players. They'll be going at 39 years young. And as you can see here, if we look at Barnsley, that is a rough breakdown: 20 acceleration, 20 jumping reach, 24 pace. In terms of the personality, that will be the personality for every single player. I've gone through in the pre-game editor and I've set the personality up to be as such. So high professionalism, so they should get their potential. Well, this guy's only at 149. Interesting. But yeah, max for Barnsley. A previous Premier League team as well. I wanted to choose another previous Premier League team, and we went with Charlton Athletic. And here we go. Same rules apply. Transfer ban. Players going to Saudi Arabia in 22 years time. But as you can see here, they've got ones for the meta attributes: acceleration, jumping reach, and pace. And as you can see with the rest of their attributes, they are amazing. So these players are absolutely unbelievable, except for those 3 attributes which are considered the most important on the game. So what we're hoping to achieve in this experiment is to see just how important those attributes are. Realistically, I think both these teams, they're going to be in the Premier League, and Barnsley, with the meta attributes, will be finishing higher than Charlton. Charlton probably finishing in Europe, maybe Conference League, Europa League, maybe the odd Champions League, getting the odd trophy, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Barnsley are going to go winning the leagues and, probably go on a 10-year domination of 5-6 Champions Leagues, 8 or 9 Premier Leagues. There's my prediction at the start of the video. And I don't know the results. You know by now, I've made so many predictions that are wrong in the past. If I did know the results, it would be, I would just want to make these predictions. If I knew the results, I'd just get it right, wouldn't I? And go, look how good I am. But where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? As you can see here, the same personality type, again, 18 professionalism. I think that's about all there is to say at this juncture. However, so in terms of the detail level, what I've done is I've got all competitive matches for all of the divisions. So it's going to take a hell of a long time to simulate. However, I wanted to make sure if any relegations or promotions that happened, that they would have them sort of locked in as full detail. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Can't say fairer than that, can you? So what we're going to do here is we're just going to go back to League 1 and we're going to look at the season preview. Now, of course, 2 squads at 150 current ability. Very clearly, the media think they're both going to finish the top 2. Now, the media prediction knows the meta attributes on Football Manager. Barnsley 1 to 48, Charlton 3 to 10. And yeah, it's all the Barnsley squad that are in the media Dream 11. So, what does that go to say? Pace is king. Or is it? Let's jump through and find out. What the actual... I've got no words. Let's start with Barnsley, okay? They've won the league, 136 points. I mean, at 150 current ability, their players are, of course, all the meta attributes. They've not really improved, but again, they're playing at a level that's too far below theirs, which means they're not going to improve from 150 plus, are they? They need to be playing at a higher level to improve those attributes. Why is only one of them on the shortlist? Doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, so, yeah, they're not really improved. And they've still got the 20s for the attributes. And of course, as 150 players, they've gone up 202 goals, 20 goals conceded, just the 1 draw against Wigan. at 136 points. Bolton have gone up on 102 points as well. Fair play to them. Charlton. 1 win all season against Wigan. Wigan trying to been a main character syndrome here for Wigan, getting themselves involved in this experiment. You're not part of this, Wigan. Get out. 3 points all season, minus 189 goal difference, 218 conceded. They have not really improved. Their pace, acceleration, and jumping reaches remain the same. And they were just getting battered, weren't they? They were just losing 5-2, 5-2, 8-2, 5-0, 6-0, 5-1, 6-1, 6-0. Just absolutely obliterated. Now, of course, you're not really going to get a player this good with very low pace, acceleration, and jumping reach, in like as low as 1. When you got a player that's got like 7 or 8, but really good elsewhere, and you think, oh, he'll do a job. I mean, maybe the balance of the squad can sort of help with that, but is it worth it? Just get a player that's got 18, 19 pace and just go and dominate. I mean, I don't know what to say here. I really don't know what to say. Because I thought, I made a prediction about, not 3 minutes ago, saying Charlton are going to get up into the European places in the Premier League, Barnsley are going to do better. I don't know if Charlton are going to survive League 2. Charlton might be going down to League 1. Vanarama National League, sorry. Right, we're in League 2. Let's have a look. What's the season preview saying? Now, the media thinks Charlton are going to come up straight away. 1-91. I'm not so sure now. Barnsley 1-91 in the Championship. I'm confident. I'm confident Barnsley going up. I'm confident Charlton aren't. Will he get relegated? This could be a very short video. They could be literally eliminated from the game in less than 5 years. 2 seasons in a row undefeated for Barnsley. 5 draws, however, this time, but still 0 defeats. 154 goals scored, 24 goals conceded. Over 100 goals for Norwich as well. Fair play to them. Let's have a look at the squad, and we've got players in the 150s still. Not really improving again. Barnsley centre forward 3 has got to 154. 63 goals in 74 games. He's been pretty good. And we've started to get some international caps. I mean, you can see here, Barnsley centre forward 1, 155. He's got international caps as well. The players that have improved the most are the players that have got international caps, although Barnsley goalkeeper 2 has improved 11 attribute points when he's only got 7 caps, and so it's not quite nailed on science, but it's something we can sort of look in on and say they've done all right. It's something we can sort of look at and say, well, international football has potentially helped them improve somewhat because of the level of competition, but I'd argue some of these caps that they've had, they've probably been playing teams that are actually worse than teams in the Championship, so maybe that doesn't hold that much weight. Not too sure. I thought we'd won an FA Cup. Apparently that was in 1912, so long overdue success is coming to Barnsley. You better believe it. We're going to win an FA Cup in this experiment. Almost certainly. How did we do in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup competitions? So we lost to Arsenal in the 3rd round, and we lost to Sunderland on penalties in the Carabao Cup 1st round. So in terms of a cup run, it's not been good, has it? We got to the quarter-final. Oh my God, we got to the final of the FA Cup in the first season from League 1, losing 4-2 to Liverpool. We beat United in the semis 3-1, Luton in the quarters 3-1, Watford 2-0 in the 5th round. We beat Brighton after a replay 2-1. We lost in the Carabao Cup 1st round to Bolton. We lost in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy Northern Section 2nd round on penalties to Port Vale. Okay. So, we're in the Premier League with Barnsley, and City have won the Premier League twice, and the media think that we are going to finish in 5th. So, we're already potentially going to be pushing in for those European places, and now in the Premier League, those 150s will start to improve. They will be getting up to the 180s, almost certainly. They're only 19 years old as well, so they're still well within their improvement sort of sphere. So yeah, that is definitely going to be the case. They're definitely going to improve, and they're probably going to start winning leagues very, very soon. Time for Charlton then. Where are Charlton? They've got relegated again. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is insane. This is actually insane. I did not expect this. At all. 1 win, Chesterfield 2-0. 3 draws. They got 6 points all season. Minus 136. They're going down to the Vanarama National League. Oh my word. Again, centre mid 2 has started to decline. He's at 149. Centre back 4 was at 152. Oh, he's improved jump reach and acceleration. If we start to improve the acceleration and jumping reach and we start to get up to 3s, 4s, 5s, maybe we might start to get some promotions, and maybe things might balance themselves out. But that will prove unequivocally that pace, acceleration and jumping reach are so meta, and they are the attributes that you need to go for in your players. Because, I mean, look at the state of this. They've just been relegated. A team of 150s. The same team of 150s has just been promoted back to back from League One to the Premier League, undefeated. Let that sink in for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Undefeated, straight to the Premier League. Media think they're going to be fifth. Charlton, relegated 2 seasons in a row, 2 wins, 3 draws. 9 points in 2 seasons. I did not expect this. I really did not expect this, and I'm kind of at a bit of a loss for words. What's the media think they're going to do in the Vanarama National League? Clearly, the media thinks they're going to go up. Yeah, 1-91 yet again. Ain't happening. I think they're going to get relegated again. I genuinely think they are. Let's go to 2026. No, let's not. Let's go see what Ralph's doing. Of course he is. He's the manager of Austria. Fine. Let's go. Okay, so we exceeded expectation from the media. We finished second with Barnsley in our first season in the Premier League after the promotions. Did lose 7 times this time, losing to City, Chelsea twice, United, Arsenal twice, and Bournemouth. So losing to some of the big teams, but beating most of the others. A few draws along the way, dropping points there to Burnley, who got relegated. That cost us the title. We had a better goal difference than Man City, missing out by 2 points only. Was there any last day drama? We beat Barnsley, City beat Liverpool. So there wasn't. And that was an opportunity, wasn't it? Because realistically, we could have won and City could have lost to Liverpool. That could have been... But we did seem to win the last couple of games. So there's no sort of end of season drama. It was what it was. But look at that. Look at that. The FA Cup final, beating Brighton 3-2. 1-0 down. A penalty in stoppage time of the first half, making it 1-1. Then we went 2-1 down. Kaoru Mitoma of Win One, Take One fame. Let's not forget that series. Are we bringing it back? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe. Maybe with a different team. Who knows? Ooh. And then centre forward 2 got a brace, 67 and 84 minutes. He's got 7 caps. 8 caps, 7 goals, should I say. Still got the 20. Oh, 19 for acceleration. He's falling off. He's falling off. In terms of the squad, ladies and gentlemen, as predicted, they are now playing in the Premier League. They are now improving greatly. 171 here for centre mid 1. 17 caps as well. He's at 171. And again, for me, as a central midfielder, I don't ever put that much stock in pace. I want pace for my fullbacks. I guess centre backs because you want them to be quick. You don't want them to be too slow. Strikers, of course, and wingers. But my centre midfielders, pace is not an attribute that I'm really ever overly stressed about, to be honest. If they've only got like 10, 11 pace, it's like, yeah, deep line playmaker holding, you don't need that much pace. Maybe you want a bit of pace to sort of get there for the interceptions, but I've never really put much stock in pace for centre midfielders, but I think I bloody will now. Absolutely. I don't know why they got a greyed out player here, Aston Taylor-Boyce, in the squad. Like, I don't know what's going on there. Why he's turned up. You are not welcome, Aston. Get out of here. Has everyone been capped? No. Centre back 3 has not been capped yet. He has played 76 times for Barnsley, scoring 10 goals as well. That's the 20 jumping reach from corners. Everybody, no, Barnsley centre mid 3, also at 163. He's not been capped. Then we've got 2 of the wingers haven't been capped. All 3 strikers have, though. They are playing what are they playing? Oh, why? Why have they done this? Oh my God. Unless they're playing inverted fullbacks, they have to be inverted. Wing back right. It doesn't really tell me the role, but they have to be. I mean, they've got an okay left foot, and they've got a reasonable right foot. They have to be inverted. If they're not inverted, why on earth have you put a right back at left wing back and a left back at right wing back? Because on the bench, Barnsley left back here is also trained at right wing back, and the right back too, wing back left. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say they're inverted, so they're cutting in on their right foot. I do think that's probably the case. Neil Collins, that's what he's gone with. I'll accept it. I will accept it. However, the season preview now thinks we're going to finish second, and we've exceeded our season preview from last time. Have we got what it takes to go and dethrone Manchester City? I genuinely feel like this next season's our season. I think we're going to do it. We've already won the FA Cup, 1 trophy ticked off. The Carabao Cup, the Premier League, and the Champions League still to go. I think we're going to get multiple Premier Leagues and multiple Champions Leagues. Where are Charlton? Well, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as previous seasons. We got 8 wins, 7 draws, 31 points. But we did still get relegated. We finished in 23rd. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. We are falling away, and we might be out of this experiment very quickly indeed. Let's go to 2027 and see if Charlton survived in the Vanarama National League South, because the media, once again, think they're going to go up as champions, 1-91. I'm just hoping we don't get relegated. 4 teams get relegated from the Vanarama National League South as well. Success of sorts. Let's just take a second for me celebrating finishing 10th in the Vanarama National League. So we finished 10th on 69 points. Nice. Michael Carrick is now in charge. Michael, you're better than this. Of course, the players haven't really changed in terms of their ability. They're still where they were. But let's look at Merthyr. Okay, let's look at the Merthyr squad. They haven't really got a squad. They haven't got a squad. Their best player is Nathan Broom on 92 current ability. Other players, Oakley Cannoneer on 81, a few in the 70s, and that's that. Weymouth, again, they've not really got a massive squad either. Again, players in the 60s, 70s, 80s. Our players are double that in terms of ability. They're finishing much higher. Max Hemmings played 26 times last season, 13 starts, 13 off the bench. He's got 9 and 7 for pace, and that was enough. That was enough for Weymouth to finish ahead of Charlton, who are literally just rocking 2s and 3s now. So they're starting to improve their pace and acceleration. Are we going to get promoted from the Vanarama National League South? That's got to be the goal of this experiment. But let's just take a second to realise that we've changed the goalpost, that getting promoted from the Vanarama National League South with a team full of 150 current ability players is now the hope for this experiment. And we did win the league by 3 points, 91 points. We got 3 defeats all season to City, Liverpool and Palace. City 3 points behind, Arsenal a point behind them. But we've won the league with Barnsley. We also won the Carabao Cup, 3-0 against Arsenal in the final. And we also won the Champions League, 4-0 against PSG in the final. Absolutely battered them. So yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it? Crazy. In the season preview, Barnsley are going to win the league. And they already have. They won the Champions League. It's been chaos up to this point. But we're mid-table in the Vanarama National League South. So I think what we should do now is we should do some bigger jumps. Let's do 3 now. 3 years to 2030. So there we were. We won the league with Barnsley. The following season, we lost again to Man City by 2 points. Then we won it again, 105 points. Wow. Oh my God. And the domination starts. We won the league by 28 points. And then we lost the league. 93 points, we came second. Newcastle won the league by 2 points. Marcelo Gallardo's in charge, and they've done pretty well. Got some good players. They bought Mason Mount for 42 million. Got them won the league. In terms of Charlton, on the other hand, we had 10th, as we saw, 11th the following season, then 11th, then down in 19th. So we are still in the game. We are still in the playable leagues. Michael Carrick's long gone. No more FA Cups for Barnsley. We've won another Carabao Cup in 2028. We beat Brighton. We've had 2 more Champions Leagues. We've beaten PSG, Man City, then Real Madrid in 3 consecutive years. That is very, very impressive. Well, I think the writing's on the wall really for this experiment, isn't it? I mean, I think we're going to go through. I'm just going to go through to the end and see how they do get on. So let's go another 5 years, 2035. But I think we found a level. Vanarama National League South, winning the Premier League. How many trophies can they win? Last time we were here, Barnsley had finished second to Newcastle. The following season, we were back to over 100 points. 99 goal difference. Newcastle, so Man City getting 100 goals as well. 59 against. 80 points for them, 101 points for us. Just the 1 defeat all season. That was against Liverpool, who were down in 6th. Following season, we didn't break the 100 points barrier. It was 99. Then it was 93, but we won the league yet again. Another 123 goals scored, 102 goal difference. That is phenomenal. Again, 98 points. This time, Newcastle behind us on 76. That's 22 points we won the league by. And another 100 points tally. Another over 100 goal difference. 109. 14 conceded. Insane. Insane. 3 more FA Cups as well in those 5 years. And 4 Carabao Cups. So the trophies have kept on rolling for Barnsley. Neil Collins is, of course, a club legend. Very fortuitous to be a club legend. 7 Champions Leagues as well. 7 Champions Leagues. 4 in the last 5 years. Didn't get to the final in the other one, though. We've never lost a Champions League final, actually. Interestingly. And all the players are in the 170s and 180s, apart from Barnsley winger 2, actually, who is at 159. He's only played 3 appearances in the entirety of this experiment. To be fair, though, actually, no wonder the wingers aren't the wingers. Barnsley winger 3. Oh, he's been retrained as a striker. Okay. So he's got 72 caps. I was going to say, because the wingers haven't... This guy's got 28 caps for England, right? Barnsley winger 4, 28 caps for England, 1 appearance for Barnsley. He has, well, played more times for England than he has for Barnsley. Of course, they don't play wingers, so no wonder they've not had anyone. Colin Murphy, as a regen, who's come through, he's got 199 potential ability. His current ability is 148. He's played 58 times. There's no reason to be playing him because your players are considerably better, but it's like they know. Although he's now surplus to requirements and he's 26 years old, so he's never getting to 199. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Unfortunate, because his personality type is decent. It is decent. Even annoying. Anyway, lots of trophies, lots of success. So we nearly got relegated in the 29-30 season in the Vanuatu National League South with Charlton, 18th the following season. Then back up in 11th, so things are on the up, down in 16th. Up in 7th, down in 11th. Okay, so we've been a bit all over the place. To be honest, with Charlton, but we are still there fighting. Now the players are moving, they are changing slightly in their current ability, some going up, some going down, but yeah, not great at all, to be honest. I don't know if we're going to get promoted because they're going to start to depreciate now. However, they can't depreciate anymore in pace. Maybe their depreciation will be slower than Barnsley's, the fall from grace. I don't know, we're clutching at straws here, aren't we? We're clutching at straws. In terms of the England squad, Vincenzo Italiano is there. He's the best player in the world. England the best team in the world, and the entire squad is basically the Barnsley team. Of course, they've got Bukayo Saka still in there. Jude Bellingham at 188, of course, he's still represented. Dave Azzopardi, a 193 potential fullback, signed for £59 million from Southampton for Newcastle. He's pretty good, isn't he, old Dave? Aaron Moore, 190, playing for Man City, £110 million from Palace. Very impressive indeed, very impressive. In terms of the trophies, well, they've won 4 World Cups, 3 in a row, 2026, 2030 and 2034. Fair play, England. And only won Euros, most recently in 2032. So didn't even get to the final in 24 or 28. Maybe the players weren't playing in 24 because it was only a couple of seasons. A couple of them had started. Yeah, they weren't quite world beaters by then. The 28 tournament, though, maybe they didn't win that, but, you know, is what it is. 2035 it is. Let's go to 2040 for our penultimate jump. So we're going to rapid fire this one now. Barnsley have won the league 5 years in a row. Let's quickly look at how they've done. Won by 11 points ahead of Spurs, then 33 points ahead of Sunderland in second place. Sunderland finishing ahead of Newcastle. Look at their top 5. Sunderland, Newcastle, Brighton, West Ham. Wolves are here. City and Liverpool and Chelsea and United. All that. Tottenham 16th. Wrexham in the Premier League. Welcome to the Championship with 16 points. What the hell? Tripisovsky is in charge. Sunderland have had a tycoon, Kwang Lung, in 2035. That's 5 years ago. He tried as well 6 months earlier. But yeah, 1 defeat all season here to Sunderland. And, undefeated. 4 draws, no defeats, 106 points, 105 goal difference, 15 conceded. This team cannot be stopped. I mean, it was stopped here, 3 defeats, but still won by 9 points. And then won by 22. And that is present day. Neil Collins is still here in charge. He's 56. He's going to be here for the entirety of this experiment. Almost certainly. 3 more Champions Leagues in the last 5 years. Bayern Munich have actually done very well to win 3 Champions Leagues. Marco Rose has built himself quite the squad, I assume. Do you know what? It's all right. Not the best. Not the best. It's okay, to be honest, but yeah, it is what it is. A couple more FA Cups. 3 FA Cups, in the last 5 years. And just the 2 Carabao Cups. So, how are the players looking? We're starting to decline. We're 34 years old. They are on the decline. I think that the league wins and the success is on its way out the door. If we look at some of the players here, look, they're down at the 13s and 15s for pace. Jumping Reach is still up there, but the pace is on its way out. And so could be the success. Neil Collins could be out of a job. He could be out of a job. So Charlton, 12th, 11th, 16th, 10th, and 12th. So we're still here. We're still here fighting. The media think they're going to go up as champions. Jude Bellingham is the Charlton manager. They've had a new manager every single year. Oh no, that's right. This is Jude Bellingham. He went to QPR, Cardiff, and now Charlton. His ability as a manager is not great, is it? I mean, Charlton have had new managers all the while. Of course they have, because realistically, they're expected to go up, and they don't. So they're just going to be sacking people left, right, and centre because they're not meeting the success that is demanded from everyone. I mean, look at these players now, down in the 130s, 140s. I mean, he looks amazing, doesn't he? Apart from the pace. Jumping Reach up at 8 as well. So he's improved that. Anyway, so 2040. Let's go to 2045. So the we did win winning the league by 12 points ahead of Chelsea, then by 4 points ahead of Chelsea. Hull up in 3rd place. What the hell's going on with this Premier League? Oh my God, then we're down in 8th. Neil Collins probably got sacked there. Then we're down in 13th, 20th, 13 points all season. So we've just gone down to the Championship. Hang on, Liverpool are down here. When did Liverpool come down to the Championship? Tottenham got relegated here in 2043. Liverpool got relegated in 2040. Completely missed that. Ant Lapsley is in charge. No more Champions Leagues. No more FA Cups. No more Carabao Cups. The squad, they're all about to leave. They're going to have a lot of money to play with, but yeah, look at these players. They've. I mean, the winger's the bad one to even look at. Barnsley sent. Which one's got the most caps? Yeah, these ones have got a lot of caps. So yeah, 44 goals and 111 caps. That's not actually very good, is it? Lost a lot of pace. Down at 11, you got relegated. There you go. Keep the pace up for your team, and you're going to win the leagues. Has anyone won the Golden Ball? I mean, almost certainly. Centre forward 1 did. Centre forward 2 did. Centre forward 3 did. All centre forwards won the Golden Ball, and that's it. That's mental. World Team of the Year for all seasons. We've got Cam. We've got Winger 3. Of course, he played up front. Yes, he did get retrained. He's going to be trained as a centre midfielder as well. Defensive mid and centre mid 3 also there. You'll have to take my word for it. The entire back line is... Oh, you can see it up here, can't you? I'll move, though, just so you can see. The only players that aren't for our team in the Media Dream 11, the all seasons World Team of the Year, is Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland. So quite the names to sort of sneak in there, isn't it? But fair play, we've absolutely dominated that one. And Charlton still in the Vanarama National League South. I can't believe it. 10th, 17th. Oh, we did get relegated. We've just come back up. So there was a relegation. Yeah, twice in the regional Premier Divisions. There you go. That's that then. We have simulated on briefly because these players are going to come, and we've had another Euros win in 2044 and another World Cup win in 2038. Success is probably going to have stopped because of these players now, though. That Euros probably wasn't them. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. We got relegated in 2044. Yeah, of course. We've gone forward another few years just to see if they manage to recover / do anything with the money that they get. Let's go forward however long I've gone. So Barnsley are back in the Premier League. They are back in the Premier League. They haven't been winning the league. But let's have a look at the domestic league. So they came up out of the Championship 2nd place. Then they were 13th, 16th, then 9th, 6th, 5th and 12th. We're in 2052, by the way. So gone forward 7 years. So they came back up and they were there pretty much straight away. How have Charlton done? We've got all these players have become coaches. Charlton centre forward 2. The Charlton in the Vanarama National League. They came up out the Vanarama National League South. They finished 20th, 6th, then 1st. They won it. The first bit of success in this experiment was when all the players pissed off. And then the Vanarama National League, 20th, 8th, 5th, and they're 5th now alphabetically this season. So they're back on the rise. They've got no money to speak of. Spent all that. Barnsley still got 233 million. So that's probably from residual success happened. They've won another FA Cup in 2048. They've won an FA Cup. Can you believe that? Middlesbrough won the FA Cup as well. No more Carabao Cups. I doubt they've won another Champions League, have they? No, just the 10. Just the 10 in this experiment. Sunderland have won one, though. 2046. Fair play to them. And Brighton have won a Premier League. Chelsea have won 3. City, Newcastle. Yeah, so the only team that's not a bit out of the ordinary is Brighton there. But that is it. So, meta attributes are insane. Pace, acceleration, and jumping reach are the ones to go for in your players. Use those training schedules from that video I mentioned earlier. If you've not seen it, go and watch it. Wrong side. Go and watch it. Put the thumbnail thing up there. I'll put a link in the description. I mean, I say I will. I'll probably forget. So, it's on the channel. Insane, overpowered training schedules. Might be suggested on this video. Be great if it was. I could even put it as a tag at the end. Again, I'll probably forget all this. So, apologies. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, most importantly, take good care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.